You are watching 16 Patriots fan. Hello, we are back with another Tiny Tina's Wonderlands video. We got a build for. I'm just gonna call it the Sacrificial Viking. And here's our gear. What's important is his armor. You want as much points as extension as you can, but you also want two on that heart one in the middle. Ability damage is a must for this. You also want like max health or area damage or stuff like that. Need to get a better armor than this though. But warp paragram would work well though. Same with the corrupted plate mail and stuff, because those increase the dark magic efficiency. We got here an arcane bolt. The on spell cast ability damage 30% for 10 seconds, because you want that, because you want to increase ability damage as much as possible. And this cast is real quick. You want as much cooldown rate on it as possible. And for the ammo, we want dark magic and Graveborn. And try to get an action skill cooldown or all damage dealt. Try to get the amulet that when you cast a spell, it reduces your action skill cooldown. With the rings, ability damage, try to get ability critical hit dance or damage, or action skills cooldown. Weapon can be anything you want, but you want the spell cast increase dark magic damage. And for the weapons, I just have a casual sword explosion with a Graveborn enchantment. That can be hard to get the enchantment. If you don't get that enchantment, you can at least get this one that has action skill and gain 35% area damage. A fairy or gun with wings will work to increase the faithful frost, because that increases damage. Some good shields to use. Yeah, the companion rune, because that has a lot of capacity. Body rune looks good too, because that restores health when you get killed, and you want that. Also for fire damage. Also try to get a curse wet or something. Oh, the master rune increases the pen damage, which will be nice for the Demi Lich. And it has a lot of capacity without sacrificing the life, unlike the static charge or something. Here's our skills. Yeah, we have Dire sacrificed right here. When the higher your health, you sacrifice more. That feeds in that bonus damage. I wish the cooldown was a little bit shorter though, but 25 seconds is decent. The dark magic ability damage, that's the minimum you'll get. The mortal vessel, because we want to increase our maximum health as much as possible. And the dark magic efficiency is really good too. This is to get our spell faster. Faithful Flaws, extra damage for companion. Good for with Dark Hydra right here. This is important. Dark magic damage is increased. Dark Pack. Red Covenant is just for a safety blanket. Ascension is very important. Every time we get a kill, you get maximum health and spell damage. If you get a warp paragram, that'll work one day if you have one that gains melee ability damage with spell damage. Lord of Edges, damage reduction while low on health and damage dealt. Just a safety blanket here. This is to get action skills. No, casting skill gets our kill skills. We did not spec anything essential for us, because we're not doing frost damage, except with enrage. This is increase the range duration. The melee damage does not matter. Unyielding, mission health regeneration 1.5 per second. When you're low on health, I'll increase faster. This is important always. The closer to your enemy, the more damage you do. You want this. This is very important on our defense. Get your which serves the ward for maximum health. You want as much maximum health as possible. blood penetrate when we get a kill, restore health, very important. And I can only get 5 points in the Ancient Fury that increases more area damage and maximum health, both very useful. I did not spec in Relanda's Mage, but if you're welcome to, you can do that. Well, and the hero stats, try to get as much constitution as possible. Attunement's good to get a lot of it, and also dexterity and or strength, but dexterity might be more important because you want to crit as consistently as possible. Well, let's go on some gameplay. These can be useful as well. Alright, we're at the Drowned Abyss. There's a lot of enemies here. Look at these enemies. Wow, what's that damage? Yes, this is going to clear out mobs, and has a ton of survivability to boot. Very welcome. It's viable in Chaos 35, but you might have some trouble with bosses though, because this is not a bossing build, really. But if you can get that cooldown rate down as much as you can, have certain, you can boss with this, but not as well as other builds, so. This Curse Crab, normally these are trouble, but. Where'd he go? Oh, the sword supposed to blow him up. Gotta get our Dire Sacrifice back. Get freaking destroyed. Wow. Might have some trouble finding enemies because the Dire Sacrifice does not find enemies very well. Still can hit them though. Just not very well. Okay, let's go to a different area. Alright, we're at the Shadow Growth Barrel. Destroy these freaking skeletons. 118k. That's a ton of damage. Especially for an ability. Because we know that apparently the abilities don't do that much damage. Come on, Archer. Get wrecked. Ha! Get freaking obliterated. Jerks. Yeah. As you can see, the mobbing is very, very good. If you want my gear, go hook me up on PSN, Boston Fan 379, or Shift ID if you're on other platforms. It's Patriots Fan 12. Well, let's go to the featured run. Alright, with the featured run, Chaos Chamber. Yeah, remember these are elite enemies, so. But these small enemies will get killed in one hit, like these whelps. Come on, Wyvern. Well, took most of your armor off. As you can see, it's not the best at single targets, but against multiple targets, it works wonders. I got a lot of health, a lot of survivability. Because you gotta increase the max health to get the most out of the dire sacrifice anyway. I'm regenerating health like crazy because of my skills. Well, the big hat monstrosity, the blue hat monstrosity. Get freaking destroyed. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, we're in this place. And you see that health right there. It's gonna go up to 30k. If you take a bunch of max ward and max health, you get that number. I think it's possible to get like 50k health. Maybe like 70k ward in the health total. You'd have to get the master room with capacity that's a primordial. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking life. Also, if you can get a bunch of extension, that'd be real nice too. Well, they are done, but I'll show you why this is not as good at bossing. Wow, take a look at that maximum health. Alright, here's the boss, Lachance. I'll show you why it's not as good at bossing. Knowing I kill this thing pretty quickly. Or him. Come on, Dire Sacrifice, get up. Yeah, it does clear out mobs, but against a boss, you have to deal with that cooldown on the action skill. Takes a while. Plus you have a certain animation shorten that up. That's why I recommend that spell cast, reduce action skill. Okay, he is done. Well, so long. I've this build helped you, but that's the end of the video. This is 16 Patriots fan. I hope you liked this build. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Click the bell for some notifications. Share the video if you liked it. We're on the road to 250 subscribers. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. If only I could turn